Peace and welcome. Uh, Thanks for stopping by. Wanted to do another reading. I pulled cards and we have the Five of Water for our environment. So that's the people around you, the situations you may find yourself in. It's others, not you. Um, So if you're thinking of a relationship, then it's that person, you're relating to, a partner, a group of people, whatever your environment is. But we have the Five of Water. So your environment is extremely emotional, and it's an emotion of, for this, I got like a real sense of loss, almost like a real grieving. So your environment may be grieving. There may be those around you who are in a really um, emotional place. And I keep saying that because even when we're grieving, right? Like the emotions, there's always an ebb and a flow, right? And the best way, in my opinion, to process the emotions, because I am highly emotional, but the best way to process the emotions is to let them come. Me, myself, I like to journal, write it out and just let the emotions rise and fall. Whatever I'm feeling, just let it come out. And then look at it and, process it and, kind of pick it apart and see what begot what, right? So I feel like your environment is in a very emotional state and needing to take some emotional inventory because of a loss. And it could be the loss of you, because for our self card, we got the Nine of Fire. And on this card, to me, it's like she's working on creating something wonderful, right? A protection from the darkness. She is nurturing and tending to her own inner light, her own inner divinity, that which will beget. What's with me in that word tonight, right? Beget. That which will beget her, her most beneficial outcome, right? I just feel like for us in ourselves, we are focusing on nurturing the best parts of ourselves. And we're very protective of that and what we're working on. And I just really feel a sense of not actually being super welcoming to others' energy. And also, this could read as self-centered and self-focused. I feel like the environment may view us as being selfish. Um, but I feel like that's what's needed at this time, because our two major arcana for our best action, we have the Empress. And at the bottom of the deck, which also goes with action outcome, is the Hermit. So for me, with this nurturing inner divinity and focusing on self to the point that your environment feels um, left out, your environment feels neglected, or like there's a loss, and it's the best action you can take at this time. Like the Empress is abundant, but she's also nurturing and working on, like her particular projects. And I feel with this energy, like that's what you need to do as the Empress. you need to withdraw, hermit mode, hermit, and nine of fire, nurture and protect what you're growing right now, because it will not only just be for you. Like, the environment may be sad right now, but it's just emotions, and they will process and come out of it, and what they feel like they've lost, they'll gain, tenfold. So what, or at least that's what I put out there. Whatever the environment is feeling at a loss about or really sad about, let it, let them have something much better. Um, and we have to stay focused on growing that light, that divinity within us, nurturing it and birthing it, and also seeking more knowledge and understanding on what it is that we're conjuring up. But because what we are nurturing and growing is not just for us, but for, our environment, whatever it may be, it's for the environment as well. It'll benefit us as well as others, because the Empress is the mother. So if mom's good, like, everybody's good, because mom's going to make sure everybody's good. Okay, we'll get some clarifiers. All right. So with our environment, with the regret, we also have the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like people are, your environment, whatever it is, your environment feels like you are being cold and unemotional and extremely logical, and not paying attention to or nurturing their feelings. Excuse me. And I really think that like, possibly you were, very nurturing and um supportive to your environment before. So now that you are pulling that energy back and more towards yourself and your own, things, because we have the Magician with the Nine of Fire. And to me, the girl on the Nine of Fire, it looks like she's conjuring, like she's doing magic. And that's manifestation. So, like, right now, you're manifesting something, amazing and beautiful and beneficial to all, who come in contact with it in some way. And that's what you need to remain focused on. Um, and your focus being there, those in your environment may feel, disregarded, thrown to the wayside. Um, and with the action is the Tower. And I feel like this is Empress with the Tower. This is so unexpected. They always expected you to give of yourself to them, and more than you gave to yourself. And because you're the Empress, so you're ever abundant, you got more and more and more and more to give. And it really shocks and possibly, like, for a minute, emotionally dismantles some people when you withdraw your energy, when you withdraw your nurture. I feel like you cut off some, like you took your heat away, you took your energy away from somebody or some environment. Some environment lost you as like the sun, that brings nurturing and growth and life. And they're really worried about how someone as intelligent as you, as smart as you, as logical thinking and reasonable as you are, like, where will they ever find another son? Where will they ever find another person? So, because to me, Leo energy is, or yeah, Leo, the sun. Leo energy is so generous and giving, and that's also a nurturing energy. So it's like, where will I find another energy to help all my projects grow, to help me work through my emotional roller coaster? Your environment is worried about you leaving them and there being a loss. You yourself, you're nurturing, it could possibly even be a child. I just felt like you could be nurturing a project or something very near and dear to your heart, and you know that there is animosity, you know that there are people or things in your environment that would like for you not to do this, not to focus on yourself. They're like, why would you do this? There, I feel like a level of anger because they're bitter and they're mad that you took your energy away from them and put it on you and whatever it is you're growing and nurturing that you have to defend. It's like something, if it's not a baby, which I really feel like it's a child, but if it's not a baby, then it's a new idea, a new way of perceiving your own emotions and your own emotional stability. Because again, like this inner child, nurturing your inner light. And you're like, yo, I feel good and I'm happy and I feel like great things can be God. Ah, yo, I was about to say be God. Yo, I feel like great things can come if I, nurture this within myself, withdraw my energy from things that aren't actually serving me right now, and focus my energy on this that I am creating, this love, this passion project, this, whatever it is. And I have to protect it because I can feel the negative energy. And your best action as the Empress with the Tower and the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So, Empress, your best action is to grow that thing and blow the tower up and let them watch you be stable and nurturing to yourself. I am not even, and it's like you go into your hermit mode, right? And then at the bottom of the deck here, we have temperance. You go into your hermit mode. You discuss with you say your prayers and your mantras, and you talk to your higher self, and you get all your good, prayerful, faithful energy around you because you've been praying and wishing the most wonderful things on others who were only wishing it for themselves, and in some cases wishing for your downfall as you're praying for their glory and happiness, like, kind of thing. They're praying for you to be trampled upon, and that's a no-go. So it's like, once you take your energy back from wishing well on others who don't wish well on you, then it is amazing and tower shocking to see how quickly you change your entire situation. And also, if this is a baby, when people find out You know, there may be a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, an Empress, Libra energy, Sagittarius, Virgo. These are like the signs we have out here. Leo. But it's almost like there's some mother or woman or nurturing feminine energy, matriarchal energy, that when they find out that you're pregnant, or they find out this new thing that you're going to do, this new idea or possibility that you're nurturing, when they find out about this, it is going to be a shocker. Like, it is going to be a tower moment. But I feel like this is if that's the case, this is something that needs to happen so that balance can be restored. You can get the help of this matriarchal energy. She can help you because that's who she is. She's a nurturer. And she can help you once you uh, stop being quiet about it and balance out, what you've done. It can change the entire situation. And you won't, feel so guarded about having to protect and nurture this new thing without, anyone knowing or gossiping or talking about it. If you just, turn to this energy, possibly. Or just, yeah, let her find out. Interesting. I want to pull a card, but then I don't. So that's it. That's the reading. It looks like a situation where uh we've been focusing a lot on nurturing ourselves, and whatever it is, our ideas and our ideas of happiness, and um we should continue to do so. And we'll be amazed at what happens and what comes about in our lives. Because there's actually been people who have been wishing ill upon you, like actively wishing ill. And it was really because they they wanted you so much. Like, they wanted to control you so much. They thought you were, this wonderful special thing, person, energy, and they wanted to like control it all for themselves, and in a very kind of like cold and logical way, very controlling. And you're making a move to start a new path with like, you were managed through all of that hard controlling energy, you managed to protect the best part of yourself, and now you're nurturing it and making it grow and pushing past all the negative thoughts and seeds that have been planted in your head by your environment that didn't want to see you grow because they didn't want you to leave them behind. And you're like clearing all of that out and bringing about a whole new, like, learning to be self-nurturing. That's nice. So that is the reading. As always, trust the divinity in you. Peace.